Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Bushka, and today I'm going to show you a few very sneaky things that I do when I'm going for the chicken dinners. A lot of it's based on just situations, and I hesitate to call these something like, oh, by the way, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and the ding-a-ling-a-ling bell. Go and click that. This is something I do all the time, and I'm going to go back to that game that I was just showing you, but if I'm in a little bit of strife, I'll make use of absolutely anything I can. And this is obviously a hot drop. I don't have a vest. I mean, I just picked up a 3 helmet off that guy. There's people coming from all over. Oh, hello, there's a tree. Now, you can do this. It's not even hard. Like, it's actually really, really good cover. And you can make a killing with it, hiding in a tree. Like, hiding in a tree is a great place to be. We're going to do that in just a little while. But before we do, there's going to be a lot more play to go on. And this is a video that I hope you can take some thoughts and ideas from and maybe emulate that in your gameplay. Because I'm solo squads, I'm on the Asia server, obviously, and there's a lot of people running around towards this Jasna Polyana final circle. It's an interesting one too, because it's going into an urban area where there's a squad already camped, and there's a bunch of guys who have been having gunfights at the houses between me and Jasna. There's also a car that's zooming around here. They haven't come in close, but I've parked my vehicle at the back of the compound so no one's going to see it, and I'm hopeful that that will allow me to get the drop on anyone who rolls on in. I'm pretty happy here right now. I've only got 4 kills. It's been a quiet game. There's nothing for that. It's not that I'm not willing to get stuck in and have a gunfight. I do actually like that, and I'm not firing there because obviously I want to see if they pull up, and unfortunately, they are smart enough that they see my car there and they pull up on the other side of the hill. So I'm going to give a little bit of a barrage, artillery style, and we're going to engage with these guys. Now, I don't know if there's 2, 3, 4. I saw 1 for sure in the car. That's all I saw. And I'm going to put a gren out there just to see if someone does try and push into that doorway. There's a good chance they'll eat that. Pre-laying a gren is a good idea. Getting a nice look at him. Good work. M416 with the red dot is pretty filthy. Big mistake here from me. I should have pushed that straight away and jumped the fence before I threw the gren, because that's just like 2 or 3 meters short of where it needs to be. You can see the smoke they already put up directly behind that. So there's at least 2 of them. That's why I'm very cautious here. There's 1. Okay, I'm like, is there 3 of them? What's going on? I'm not sure. I'm listening for footsteps, and I start peering the edges of the smoke. This is where I wish I had 40 ping, but still we get away with it. Get away with it. So we clear those 2 guys. Happy days. Go back down here, and we met up in our compound. Now, that's something you might not have thought of doing if you were in the open there. That's a horrible place to hit a hill. You're literally a single mini 14 bullet or an M16A4 or a stray AK round will kill you from that spot. So I go all the way back there before then going to have a crack at the loot up top. Then I'm back into my compound because I'm still well within the circle and there's not a lot of cover anywhere else. And solo versus squads, I'm thinking about third partying that. And then I hear noise. Happy days. A little bit of John Wick off the top, never hurt anyone. Leave him there. No need to thirst him up. And change the angles. Changing the angles, and we catch that guy coming in. We will thirst him up because there's no one on us, and I am a great believer in thirsting people that can give away my position. Again, this is a door gren. In case they roll through that, I'm thinking maybe he could be reviving his buddy. And that's exactly where he is. Voila. That first knock caused that guy to overlook his mate, didn't come pushing for me, and we took advantage of that. So that's a nice little tidy bit of work. 5 kills there, we're on 9 kills, 9 left. It's starting to look a little bit more interesting, and I'm going to motor on into the middle of the zone, and we're going to see some really sneaky stuff coming up, like top shelf sneak. Yeah, baby. I'm out, Jerry. The octagon in the middle here obviously isn't a bad spot to be rocking and rolling from. It's a good little neck of the woods. It's the best cover you're going to get around here if the circle rolls in, apart from this little hillock. And I'm in 2 minds. I'd like to go down there and get involved in the octagon, but at the same time, there was gunfire back at those houses. So what I'm going to do is overlook both the houses and Jasna, and voila, I found this bloke who was running in and obviously had some kind of connection issue, which was great for me. And you can see he's sliding all over the place. His squad's going to get him up though, and they're down there. There is a bunch of guys down there, and they're going to be perfectly situated as a circle compresses in. There is also these houses over here, and this is where things are going to get very, very interesting, because there is someone that I've seen running around in there, and I think there's just one guy left from the squad that was originally in those houses, and I think that those wheels on the car are already shot out because I shot them out. Sorry, this big brain time, guys. And all I'm doing here is just working the circle. I'm inside the circle, right? There's no need for me to move. Like, the next compression of the circle is going to tell me what I need to do. Until then, all I can do is keep moving. Don't make myself a big target. I'm switching from the 3 into the 3 because I find that a much better hunter scope, like for moving around. There's our mate over there with the M4 or a mini. I think there was a mini actually, and he's rolling about the edges. And there is actually still someone out there. So I'm going to chuck smoke there. I know I'm not pushing him, but I mean, like, this is all optical illusions. There's a good old Asia ping again for me. 150 as a cycle across the field. And that's when get a good headshot in on that bloke there. And so I know he's going to have to go down and hide. Look at where the circle is. Look what's right on the edge of the circle, that pathway. Look at the bush. Oh, happy days. Switch to a red dot and don't move. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting grubs. I'm literally on the edge of the circle. He has to come through here, man. There is no way around this. And as long as I stay fairly quiet and don't make any big movements, this guy's going to have a bad day. Now that's very nasty and very naughty, but I'm rewarded by that by the circle absolutely screwing me. There's 3 guys left, and indeed it is that Jasna squad. And I'm going to have to get into the urban areas to get involved in this. They have already pre-camped the circle, so what I'm looking for is like a knock or some kind of an SKS, don't let me down, love it. Some kind of opportunity to push, but I'm not getting it. They just poking and then leaving it alone. Now, I already moved the car back over to this section of the world, but the circle defeated me. Now I'm jumping in, and I'm just going to hightail it. Now, I'm not going to push at them with the car. That would be crazy. What I'm going to do is come in from an oblique angle. I want to actually, I'm thinking, is the car going to be able to go in there? It's not. Any way I go over there, inside the circle is going to be wide open territory, or at best, 3 people pushing at me while I'm behind, you know, a bale of hay, which is not good. So we jump into the urban areas of Jasna Poljana. Now, we've already been quite sneaky a couple of times. There's been sneakiness happening everywhere. What you're going to see here is leveraging what would at first appear to be a really bad situation to get the job done. Now, the biggest issue I have in this situation is I can't see anything. I can only see them if they pop out there, and I'm worried about someone pushing up, so I'm just going to pop a little molly somewhere along the ground. I just want to keep them away. They're not certain where I am here, which is really, really important. If they were, things could go very badly. So I'm going to chuck a Gren out there. I use smoke a lot to just confuse, especially when it's 1 versus 4. If you're the only guy in a squad, like if you're the only person and you're against multiple targets, then the only people who don't know where everyone is, like where their teammates are and can see what's going on, is the bad guys. For you, it's like confusion is awesome. And they are now just literally firing at this wall through the smoke, all of them. Eventually, I'm relying on human nature. If you wait long enough, someone will just start trying to go get the kill. It's human nature. I need to see those. So what I want to do is quickly just climb up on the bales behind me. You can see those bales, and I'm going to get a little look, just a little look-see to get an idea on what's in front of me here, because I can't remember for the life of me what that area in front of me looks like. So I just need to look at that once. There's smoke in front of me. I should be okay. Okay, there we are. Happy days. I know what I'm up to now. There's my mate. Finally, one of them has moved up. No danger thirsting that. I don't want to have to face 3. Only 2. That's good. Into the smoke. Slowly pro-lean it. There's another. Put the smoke between me and the bad guy. And then a tree. And then I'm going to leap over the wall behind him. Oh, he's got no idea what's going on now. Where has he gone? I can hear footsteps. Let's see if I can manage to get a shot into the footsteps. Hit markers. Looking for hit markers. Little hit marker there. Excellent. Certainly putting some heat on him. Another hit marker there. I can hear very close footsteps. Well, there he is. He's at the... Oh, tap, tap, strafey tap. Love it. Be a sneaky grub. I hope you like that. Certainly a different kind of gameplay than you'd have if it was 4-on-4. But if you're a solo against a squad, you got to use that confusion and that chaos, baby. Make the world spin. If you like watching the live streams, I have a lot of live streams popping at the moment on my other live stream channel. That's called Bushka Live Streams. There's links all over the place for that, but there should be one on the main page. If not, check the community section. I post those live streams up there, or you could just go and watch on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheBushka. Until next time, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.